Hold on, I can't. Okay, am I? Is this thing working? Can you guys see me? Hear me? Oh no, there's like a weird lag every time I talk. Do you get an echo? Are you guys hearing an echo? Uh, Hi, Ali and Melissa, Augustina. Aren't you guys? Okay, the lag is super weird, so I'm gonna plug in my headphones. Let me know. Let me put this back in. Okay, can you still hear me normal? Hi, Erin. Hi, Astro Muse. Oh my gosh, people. Can you echo? Or can you hear me okay? Is the volume still the same as before I plug these in? Okay. Okay. Um, oh gosh. So I don't even know. I've never done one of these before. I feel like, um, well, anyway, um, I had all these ideas, but technical stuff, and we're just gonna do it like this, and I hope that the webcam will be able to, like, focus on the cards and the sparrows. It's, like, not bad, hopefully. I don't know. But anyway, thank you all for being here with me. I wish that it was, like, more of a conversation. Like, I wish y'all could join, like, with your voices too or something. So I don't know, it's kinda funky. But, yeah, so this is my first live. I don't even know how to work the technical stuff, but, okay, so thank you for being here with me. I'm gonna be, like, looking at the chat as much as I can to answer your questions. Um, but yeah, so I guess the other day I was filming the side by side of the 2 decks, and thanks, Augustina. I was filming the side by side, and I was like, "Man, I wish that the side by side was, like, live, and then I can, like, kind of talk in depth about all of the changes that were made for each of the cards in the dream deck, and then, like, answer any questions that come up or, I already shared a video on, like, why I created the dream deck, so I thought maybe we could just kinda nerd out on the differences and, um, and what they kinda mean to me, like, and if anything comes up for you when you see them, you can share in the oh my gosh, hi, Jules. Um, and if anything comes up, you can share too in the chat, and I will, um, read your comments and yeah. And then, the other thing I'm excited about is I'm gonna be giving away a deck now. These are the new ones that are in the campaign, the Kickstarter campaign. It's like my new favorite thing, and, and also I'll be giving away 2 pocket decks that I will be signing, and so yeah, I don't know, I figure at the end or something, you could randomly choose, like, a tarot card, and then I can shuffle the cards and pick one, and then whoever gets the one closest to the one I picked then wins? I don't know. If anyone has other ideas. I'm gonna just close this door, so don't mind my sweatpants. Okay. Gotta stay cozy. Um, okay, so I guess we'll just jump right in. Unless, yeah, if you guys have any questions. And I feel like the other reason I wanted to do this video, I was super inspired by Lisa Pepez and Peggy. They always do like a live launch party when they're launching their campaigns, and they're so much fun. I managed to catch one when they were live once, and it was just like a really fun thing to see and participate in, and, of course, now that I close the door, my kid wants to go out. Um, but anyway, so yeah, so I was inspired by Lisa, and I hope that we could just, like, hang out and I can answer your questions, and then, so yeah, I'm gonna get into the dream deck. Oh yeah, but so yeah, so this is I'm trying to, like, promote the Kickstarter because we're, like, at our last 64 hours, I think, or, like, 63 hours. Okay. Yay! Okay, so yeah, Augustina has knows what I'm talking about with Lisa in our lives. I wish I had, like, a co-pilot, but, maybe my cat Mina will join me. Okay, so I'm gonna get right into it. Um, aw, thanks for sharing me on Substack. Um, okay, so I'm gonna get into the changes, and feel free to ask questions if you have any, or, like, if you have any reflection, or, like, symbolism stuff that comes up for you, you're welcome to share, and I can, read the comments, but I just want this to focus on the cards. But, so yeah, so the main changes for the Fool on the dream deck is the oh my gosh, I hope I'm not getting you dizzy. Um, Hi, Daphne. Um, oh my gosh, I'm sweating. So yeah, so one of the main changes for the Fool is I really love how the original is, like, dark, and it's very much like a nighttime underwater scene, and I just like, I love that abyss of, like, water at night in the dark, and yeah, that's, like, the Fool for the 1st edition, and I always well, I won't say always, 'cause these are 2 completely different decks. And I don't know how to, like, express that into, like, words. But so, yeah, so the dream deck, I lightened up the colors quite a bit, and I wanted to like, I eliminated this little section here, so it's kind of, like, more of a threshold that our little baby salmon snail is about to and I lightened the colors, like, in general for the small and for the adult salmon, and I also lightened up this, like, more of a light purple. Dude, you guys, I'm, like, struggling with the camera here. Oh, my voice is chopping. I don't know why that's happening. If it keeps happening, can you guys let me know? I don't even know what to do about it, but I'll do my best. I can talk slower, more slowly. Okay. So yeah, so that's the Fool, and really just having the white borders on these decks, it, like, brings out like, it just wants color. Like, for me, like, the white borders are, like, this new opportunity to have, like, brighter colors and have, like, the uh yeah, to have the art really pop out. Okay, they said JB says it was better without the earphones. Okay, much better. I'm gonna have to ignore the echo because it's really weird. Maybe I'll mute my volume. Okay, maybe that'll I think that shouldn't affect the mic if I mute, like, my volume. Okay, a card that I'm really excited about. And also, like, if this is too long, let me know. I don't know, this is a lot of cards. I don't have to get too in depth for each of them. Thanks, Augustina. Um, Yay! So someone is saying, "I never thought of the original as part of the comparison really is the version. I might keep the original back." I love that. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Um, yeah, so I'm super excited about the magician. You can tell the magician, like, the figure is now, like, a lot more rounded. up a lot more space in the card, and, it just feels a lot more powerful to me, like, I love it, always feels like you can really feel the elements participating, but something about figure being this and a little bigger, so you really, really um, and also I've been working okay, so another part of this live is that I have all of the gold edition artwork. It's not all the way complete, like, the whole deck isn't complete, most of the cards are done. So if any of these cards come up, like, and you wanna see the gold edition version, and if I haven't shared it on the other video or whatever, let me know, and I can pull this up and show you guys what I have planned for the gold edition for. But with this one with the gold, it's gonna be like everywhere where there's yellow and also this like these rays and the drops above the head, those are all gonna be gold. Eventually we make the gold edition. I'm really hoping we can get to it this time. Um, but we would need quite a bit more effort for that. Okay, so yeah, there's the magician. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna be excited for every single one. But the high priestess. You guys, why is this so hard for me? Um, so yeah, the high priestess. I just so I always knew that I wanted it to be like a great horned owl. The original Gentle Tarot, kinda. But the original Gentle Tarot, I illustrated it really quickly. Like, I don't even know how I produced so much work in so little time, but the first edition was illustrated in 3 months, and I was always reassuring myself, like, if there was ever artwork that I wasn't 100%, I'm like, "Oh," you know? But, so I feel like the time finally came where I was able to give myself the time I needed to, why didn't it focus? To redo the High Priestess, and now she's flying. It doesn't feel boxed in the way that this was just kinda, like, making it there wasn't much motion in it, and I really love how the dream High Priestess I've also reworked the rainbow, so it looks like she's mid-flight, like, you could feel the movement. So, yeah, um, okay. I know, right? The kitty, like, it loves the every time we see the it looks like my and thank you guys. It does look like an aurora borealis, huh? Kelsey Smith says. Thank you guys for being here with me. Um, this one, the Empress didn't change too much. You guys, the reason I was late is because we were trying to figure out how to put up another screen, like another webcam, and it didn't work. Um, so yeah, the Empress didn't change too much, just the color. Which I changed the color of the sky, the color of the grass here, and brightened it up a bit. But I really wanted oh gosh, I really wanted this brighter kind of spring, like, fresh growth kind of green to brighten it up. So yeah, that is the Empress. Are those butterflies or moths? They're butterflies. It's actually the same kind of butterfly that's on the Lover's card, and we also have some bumblebees. Um, try Minicam next time. Okay, put that down. Thank you, Kelsey. I think everyone can see everyone's little messages, right? Thanks, Allie, for loving High Priestess and Quiet. Um, okay, here we go. Okay, so the Emperor didn't change too much, but I did add, um I did add some extra colors to the like, it's more of a rainbow. Here we just had 3 colors. Here we have, like, green and the light green. In person, it looks more rainbow, and, and in the gold edition, oh my gosh, you guys, in the gold edition, this the whole sun behind our emperor is gold, and then we have, all of these little lines are gold too, so if you could imagine what that would look like, I'm really, really excited for it. And then we have the Hierophant, and I don't know about you, but, just this green here and the green in the water here gives it, like, a totally new feel to me, like, it feels a lot lighter, it feels like a sunny day, and, it's also more of a rainbow too, which, I also brightened up the like, the iridescent feathers too, so face cormorant. Okay, and then so yeah, so for this dream deck, we only have 1 Lover's card. I'm so relieved to not have so many Lover's cards. This is my favorite anyway. This seems to be a lot of people's favorite too, and liked the I never liked having humans on the Lover's card because I feel like, um, it can too easily, like, take you to, like, mindset or the thoughts people in them, or like you relating to others, where I really feel like the lovers, at least for me, I like to think about it as like a reflection of you and your path and your truth. So I'm excited for that one. And the chariot, also for the gold edition, the chariot has all of this is gold, so like it's like the water is shining. And also these bright sunny patches on Chocolate Thunder are also shining in gold, and then the space behind the salmon are also shining. And also the hillsides are shining in gold. I'm like, "Can't get enough gold," but I think it's gonna look really pretty because the hills with the gold are gonna, like, make our Chocolate Thunder silhouette stand out. Um, so yeah, I'm really excited about that. You can see here that I removed this kind of, big ol' celestial body from the dream deck. It just felt like I really wanted the dream deck to feel a lot more open, less crowded, so you'll see in other cards, so I really took out some elements that just really weren't doing much for me. But, aw, I'm glad the chariot brings you joy, Augustina and Laura, and that it's one of your favorites. Um, and then right? Chocolate Thunder forever. I think about it all the time. It inspires me. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. Um, okay, so this one didn't change much in the dream deck. I love how much it stands out with the white border. Like I feel like it makes the rainbow really pop on the dream deck. And for the gold edition, I can't even tell you like how I feel like I'm repeating myself, but so for the gold edition, all of these little white details are now in gold, and then the the chest or under the neck area here is also in gold, and, I feel like the symbolism that I'm bringing in with the gold layer too, especially in this card, it's like I want to like, when you're using the card, to be able to see yourself in that card, so, like, if you imagine me having all that light green, just feeling this whole area just, like, illuminated with the gold. I don't know, I feel like it's a whole other layer of, the healing that can happen when meditating with these other versions. So, yeah, so the art didn't change much for the dream deck, but, yeah, I love the white borders. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think I'm going slow. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit faster maybe. Um, the Hermit! I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the dream deck, like, it's just a totally different deck. My partner and I have been using the prototype, and it's just a whole different deck. And I feel like I really feel it a lot with the this is one of my favorite card games in the whole deck. Like, as soon as I worked on this one, I was sold, and I almost was like, "Okay, there's no going back," but, I mean, I love both, but, yeah, I'm sorry about the whole thing, um but yeah, so the Hermit definitely changed a lot, and in the gold edition, I made, like, this upper part gold, and it almost looks like an egg, which I feel like is another interesting layer of symbolism, but it almost feels like a golden egg, like our little foxes in a golden egg, and, all of the grass is gold, so it's just like this wavy little gold nest. Um, the bluish green against the orange is so pretty, right? It's just so calming for liking it. Yeah, no, the fox's expression stayed the same, exactly the same, but I did change the color. Um, so here we have the Wheel of Fortune. This has gone through many versions, and, thanks for liking both of the hermit cards. So yeah, the Wheel of Fortune has changed a lot. Um, I'm not sure if I want these background colors to be, like, more saturated or if they're okay that way, but I definitely wanted, like, a rainbow in there, kind of radiating a little bit, um, and I'm trying oh, yeah, and on the gold edition, this whole area is gold. Yeah. I I will if we don't get to the gold edition this time, it's definitely gonna happen at some point because, um, if it's also, like, a whole other tech, but so, yeah, if you have any questions about these, I'm gonna try to go a little faster, but if you have any questions, like, feel free to ask me too. Try to look this up. Yeah, right, okay, so the hands in the center do change it a lot, and, like, this one, like, it feels like receiving and, like, engaging, like, calling into, like, maybe spinning the then in the dream deck, it's like you're in it. Anyway, that's my reflection on that one. Uh, hi, Tatiana. Thanks for showing up. Hi. Yes. Um, okay, so Justice, and this is also one of my favorite updates Dream Deck. I always love the Justice card, but you can see it with this webcam, but there is a full-blown rainbow happening here, really just changing the color of this, like, hit to green to very, like, alive green. It changes the feel of the whole card. I don't know, but yeah, like, when you see it in person, like, rainbow that just kind of reminds me of just like a rug. I don't know, like a hand woven I don't know, but yeah, there's something really calming and more introspective, like "Thanks, Allie." Aw, and Augustina, I like that too. You guys, there's so many cards in here, and we're barely um, I'll just keep going. The hanging one. Okay, so the colors have totally changed. Orange kind of, little border I had going on here. I just completely removed it. I wanted to like, I didn't want the figure to feel like inside any container. cleaner and just have it be, like, more free flowing, more airy. Um, like, the breasts have also been moved, and the color of the background is, like, this really pastel green that's used in the wands too also, and that's more expansive and it feels good. And in the gold edition, the moon gold and these gold, these are paintbrush flowers, coastal paintbrush flowers are gold, and then we have these highlights in the hair are also gold and Patty Sanford says, "Your presentation of the hanging on totally changed my perspective on this card for the better." I'm happy to hear that. It is different. Sometimes when I see other decks, I'm like, "Oh, I really went out there," but, I'm really happy that it you know. So Jamie says, "If you do the gold edition later, will it be with white borders?" Yeah, yeah, definitely, gonna keep the white borders. And and yeah. Aw, thank you. Here we have the death card. One of my favorite cards in the deck, and, she has these yellow white borders. Yeah. No, I love them, I love them, I love them. You'll see. So the art didn't change so much. I did go through a phase where I was getting pretty experimental with the Dream Deck death card and my pink card, and we talked about it, voted I don't know if we voted on it, but, definitely I offered it back and then went back to the dark border. Ooh, I had, like, this green in the background and purple. It was very bright, which I still wanna do, like, maybe for a journal because it's just, like, really I just love the color combination with the death card. And so, yeah, so the only changes really are I added this, Dream Deck purple, into the shell, kind of glowing and onto the crab body. And, yeah, so if you're in my Patreon, you probably already know maybe well, if you're in our Discord, but I'm trying to see if we can add some, mattes rebuilding in the same kind of purple periwinkle colors. I don't know, maybe, but kind of hoping we could do that in the campaign. Um, Rules, I'm glad you like the contrast. Yeah, I'm just, like, changes it. So for the temperance card, I ended up adding, like, this kind of whole different color palette to it, and somebody mentioned I'm pretty sure it was Jonah in my Patreon mentioned that it looked like dawn and dusk. I think that's who said it. Aw, hi, Benny. Thanks for joining. I'm just walking through the cards. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Thanks. Um, so I did change the color palette on the Dream Deck. It has a lighter rose. It does feel like that first light in the morning. And also the figure of the body has changed, and you can see it in this webcam, but there is kind of like illuminating sunlight behind the figure. Um, okay, like, thank you for joining, and, yeah, it was so nice to have your company here. Good night. And Melissa Bennett says, "I have many trans and queer clients, and they always respond so positively to rainbows in your deck. I love seeing so many more because I know they would feel this. Aw, thanks, Melissa. And hi, Terry. The rainbows do feel welcome. Thanks, Sally. I can never get enough, rainbows, and honestly, like, I don't share too much about my personal stuff online, but I feel like this dream deck has also changed, like, with my own um, like, personal journey that I'm not really talking about here yet, but I am writing about it. So yeah, I really thanks for sharing. Um, and okay, so the devil, I've always been trying to lighten up this card a bit, and so I've added some blues and purples and on the gold edition, this we're I'm pretty sure I made the back here glowing with red and chain and no, I'm not sure what else. But if there's any that you wanna see, like I said, I have the gold edition right here after. Um, thanks, Benny. It does look like the card is glowing. Um, you guys, this might be my favorite card in the whole deck. I know I keep saying that. Oh, I'm flapping them because I'm hot. Aw. Um, the Tower might be my favorite card. I feel like I've said that the most since I created the Gentle Tarot, and with the Dream, I love it even more. We were just talking about rainbows, and, like, the rainbow is just, like, full blown in this version, and I just love also how the darker single color in the background also kind of brings more focus on the subject. Um, but yeah, this this tower card and hermit card are 2 of the ones that were just I I I'm just really in love with it. Um, and Jules says, "I love this version of the tower, the colors pop so much and the brighter colors give it a whole Danny from the Pool Apprentice says, "The waves up front look like they are ready to pop out." Yeah, with the white borders, right? And in the gold edition, all of these all of these waves have gold, like, on the end, edges, on the on the outer spiral, and then the thunderbolts are in gold, and the figure is also in gold, also these are in gold. Um, I'm so glad that you guys like this new tower. I'm really, 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 really excited for the green deck. Um, it's gonna be a super long video. I hope you have snacks. Um, so, hi, Ethereal Moonlight. Thank you guys for joining. Um, okay, so we're at the star. It didn't change too much, but it did change the color. I don't know if you can tell, but, it's a brighter kind of, like, turquoise, which I really like, and it just I feel like the white borders made me really bring out brighter colors in the art. Um, and for the gold edition, all of the stars are gold and the reflection of the light on the body. And thanks, Benny. I know just like with color changes, just give it a whole other energy. Um, and the original reminds of cyanotype. Yeah, like honestly, I feel like this one kind of does too. Like it's I don't know, but that kind of turquoise. I just love colors, you guys. I feel like colors are so powerful. Um, and here we have the moon. This one was also brightened up a little bit, and the color was changed a little. And yeah, I don't know if I should describe the gold edition for every card, but they all just like really. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if I'm gonna have the energy to get through the whole deck, you guys. Um, but the sun, we have the figures also, just like the size and shape, and I added some color here. I don't know, it kinda reminds me of like tie-dye, but it's not. I don't know, purple. go with the green, and I also changed the green on the bin leaves, mhm, and also the green behind the figures too. Yeah, I just feel like the dream deck has a really different palette, but, yeah. Hi, Vanessa. Okay. You can do a second one to go through the rest. No pressure to finish tonight. Thanks, friend. Um, I'll keep going, and then if I need to tap out, I'll let you guys know. But it is like like I said, I feel like it was more of a, I wish it was more like where you guys could, like, hop on too or be able to, use your phones or something. But it is nice to read your messages. And okay, so the judgment card, I wish I had it with me, but the very first time that I did samples of the Gentle Tarot, like 2020, I had printed this card with the white border, and I just loved it so much, and this did not change. The art hasn't changed in the dream deck, but I do feel like just something different is happening, especially the way that these colors are brought out with the white. And for the gold edition, all of these lines, like, all of the scale lines are gold, and also the sheds here. And aw, somebody has kittens, what? Um, I would love to see them. I wish we could share our cameras. Um, okay, the world changed quite a bit. I, well, I feel like some of these changes are obvious, so I don't have to, like, name all of them, but yeah, it definitely there was just something about the original that always felt kind of, like, restricted maybe by, like, the borders here, and I don't know, it just didn't feel as fluid to me as I wanted, as fluid and open, so that was kind of my main intention, to just, like, really open it up and add, like, more fluidity, so the fish are swimming, they're also bigger, and, aw, they're also bigger, and I just feel like, yeah, it just, like, it feels a lot more, uh, thanks for wanting to back the dream deck. It's a whole other deck. I feel like a lot of I've seen a lot of people in the comments be like, "I already have, like, three versions of the Gentle Tarot, like, I don't need another one," but I feel like the truth is it's just, like, a different deck. It's not I don't I feel like it's a different deck. Um, Here we have the Unseen as the extra major arcana, and the art has changed actually since prototype. So, we just have a slightly different color palette, but it's still gonna have the dark background. Yeah, the new color palette just matches the rest of the deck. And then in deck, we reached our goal and we have an additional major arcana. I'm really, really, really excited to illustrate this. But one of my Patreon members was talking about like intuition as maybe another card. And I was like, "Oh, I want so many more bonus cards, but we can't fit anymore." So I decided to try out having two different meanings on one card. So like instead of a reversal, it'll just be a totally different card. We have perspective and intuition. And another idea that I had that I shared with Patreon, I thought it'd be really cool to use this extra card as like so like you could see but like essentially like you could spin it. Well, that's not spinning. I can't remember, but you could spin it and depending on where it lands or side, then you can read it. But I'll explain that later. The lighter border pop so much in the darker I love it so much. Thank you, and thanks. Will the deck end up in linen cardstock? So the deck is gonna be really this pro so this prototype is smooth, the finish, it's not a gloss, it's more of like a semi-gloss, um, uh, if you can see here, it's really smooth, and I didn't want to have it in linen, just have neck like this that was smooth and I don't want the linen like, I want a little dark I did really want it doable and really, like, easy, smooth to fan, so it's and, thanks for being hi, um, okay, so we're making tips, and, um, yeah, there's a lot, so this is probably one of the most changed cards, but, and there's so much that I can say, but like I said, it's, like, so much I can say also about, like, personal journey, and I'm, like, writing about it, it's a little too personal to share, like, on YouTube, but yeah, the Ace of Cups really, um, I want yeah, I don't know, I'm running out of words, but and energy but you can kinda feel, right? I mean, you could feel the difference without having that body background, still having, like, a lot of earth, energy, and sky, and having the extra bird, and I don't know, you can't tell with this webcam, but the the golden crowned sparrow is singing in the first edition, but taking a break in the dream deck, and now the other bird is singing. I don't know, just, like, little changes, um, and oh, wait, someone's no, I mean as another edition of the deck. Oh, like a future living edition of the dream deck. Maybe that's a good, idea. I do wanna make a smaller version. I don't I'm not even we're close to thinking about that yet. The good thing about the dream deck in this campaign is that it's a limited run, so I might only be printing like 2,000 of them. So as soon as those are sold and all that inventory is done, then that's when I can start thinking about other versions. But it is a limited print run, so the dream deck is gonna be one of the smaller I've printed. I usually print between 5,000 and 8,000 at a time. So yeah, the cups also changed. I just, like, really, um, I really loved brightening up the background and adding this kind of illuminated wave energy exchange and there's also a little bit of, like, galaxy, star energy on the figures also. Um, thanks, Laura. I'm happy you like the Two of Cups, Jules. Um, so our Three of Cups oh my gosh, the blue. So we're in the cup suit and now, like, the suits kind of color not color coded, but there's a color theme to the suits. So I'm just loving all of the new, like, blues in the cup suit, and it just felt so right. It feels, like, warmer, it feels, like, a little bit calmer on my senses, like, there's not so much going on, like, in terms of stimulus, and I love that. It feels calmer to me, and, we also have some changes in the body figures, different shapes, different hair. I also wanted to include, like, shorter hair, more, like, gender fluid. This one was just really kind of, like, feminine and, you know? So, we have cups, really, really happy, and for the gold edition, oh my gosh, I don't even want the gold edition, this is gold around the rainbows that are gold, these these white kind of ripples are gold, and the little dots coming out of the waterfall are also gold. So yeah, gold edition, I hope we get there in the next 2 days, um, and, um, so yeah, so the 4 of Cups, we have a different color palette, and, one thing that excites me the most, not just, like, these themes, but for the gold edition, I chose to, um, have the whole figure outline gold. I don't know, it just feels really tender to me, you know, like, when you're in that 4 of Cups kind of phase, just remembering all of that just special, shiny that we are, you know? Um, yeah, and then we have the 5 of Cups that also a total color, and, it's brighter too. I feel like a lot of times this painting, it looks bright because of the webcam, so I'm really happy with how it feels with the 5 of Cups in the dream deck. Um, thank you guys, and cups. So here we still have the blue theme, but man, I went through so many different colors, and then I finally landed on this kind of deep neck purple, but it feels lighter to me, and I added a lot more petals, poly, and in the gold edition, the petals are all gold too, so it's gonna be, like, shiny and happy. That's our 6 of cups, and then 7 of cups didn't change too much. I did slightly change the back color, and the gold edition, oh my gosh. So the gold edition, this part is gold, like, all the fire combination is gold and the outline of the figure, and we have gold in the the elements out of the cups. Um, thank you, Jules. Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you for being here with um, 8 of cups. So here we have the same, like, blue theme, and also the figure is it's big front here in the deck, which I really love. Um, and yeah, similar to what we had with the magician, it's just like it feels a lot more like present, like, I don't know. Um, but I do love how the blue changes everything, and in the gold edition, the footprints are in gold. But yeah, so this one also makes me really happy. And the 9 of cups has, like, definitely a brighter color palette without any changes. I also took off all of the cups over here. I felt like when I first made the Disney tarot, I felt like I needed to have, like, all of the symbols in there, but I really don't, and I just wanted to it feels a lot more relaxed without being so crowded, so yeah, that feels better. And then the 10 of cups is another one that I just really love with this blue. There's just something so calming about the color change. And in the gold edition, thanks, Augustina, I'm glad you like um, so for the gold edition, I made the eggs gold and all the little details and the feathers gold. Um, yeah, and I have a confession to make. This card of all of the merch in the farmer's market and online and stuff, this was the highest selling artwork, um, but I have to confess that it was never one of my favorite cards, and I don't know why, but, I feel like I love it now with the deck. There's just, like I don't know what it is, if it was just the change of colors that I used, but I also changed the color of the face and the expression a little bit with adding a little bit of life to the eyes. You cannot see it. This You can't see it through the webcam. I'm gonna list the side by side video in the description once this is posted, but so you can see what I'm talking about, but and I also added little pads on the paw. I just added, like, a little so yeah, I actually really like this card now, but before, like, anything that would go in the first edition, I just was not excited. Just not excited about it. Um, but yay, I'm glad that's your favorite. I hope you love the new one too. It's just yeah, I I can't wait. I can't wait for the dream deck to be out. Okay, so for the root cups, we had a total art change, and, um yeah, so if you're in my Patreon, you know about this already and stuff. Uh, yeah, I just I wanted a root of cups that, like, sparked more something more communicated something and gave me more energy when I pulled the card. So now in the dream deck, we have this chum salmon. This is a different species, but it's one of my favorite species of salmon. They're so beautiful, and they just always remind me of, like, a prehistoric creature. I mean, they are super ancient, but yeah, so here we have a salmon swimming. This is salmon, a female chum salmon, and she's swimming, and the rainbow here is a reflection of, like, the silk design on her back, and then here in the depths of the water, we have, like, an ancestor swimming beside them. Yeah, I feel like I finally feel really happy and thanks, Sally. Thanks, you guys. Our flower cups did not change too much, but I did lighten it and new color palette, and for the gold edition, all of these details are in gold, and the moon is in gold, and, um, yeah, I feel like it's gonna feel really special. And then we have our harvest of cups that I just really love in this blue. They're just like I was saying earlier, it just feels a lot more calming to me. So, yeah. Christina said, "Will you reference the original artwork in the new guidebook?" I haven't decided. I feel like, we mentioned it in Patreon a little bit of maybe, uh, having, like, a mini version of the original in there, and I think that's if they do it, that's probably how I would um, yeah, and then I will be rewriting a little bit of the guidebook to go with the dream deck. Thanks for loving the new color palette. It does feel peaceful and calm. About the suits, just, like, having color, like, it's just something about this, like, having like, um, sharing color, and I feel like you could feel it a lot with the different suits. God, cool. Um, okay, so we're on the wands. I think I'm gonna try to get through this, even though we're at, like, 45 minutes. And, um, so yeah, I think w answering Augustina's question, I think we'll put in, like, a little visual of the ori because I do want the guidebook to be able like, to be usable with any culture. Also really important to me because I don't like, I want like, any, like, products or whatever that I make, like, I want them to last as long as possible. I don't want it to be like the iPhone situation where it's like they just want you to keep buying new iPhones, like, I want them to last. So I do want the new guidebook to work with all the other editions. Um, thank you guys for cheering me on. Um, okay, now we're getting into the wand suit, and the green this is the green wand suit. It's kind of pastel green, but it in person, you can it's much more alive, but you'll see it more in this card. It's like a it's like a very lively green. And again, I feel like there's, like, less bright contrast, and I really hope that that helps, like, focus on the subject and on the symbolism, um, by not having so much distraction, but it also just feels lighter, like, overall. So some changes in this 3 of Wands, I mean, there is a change in the figure, just like in the shape and hair, and for the gold edition, I'm really excited. I think it's gonna look really pretty. All of this is gold, and obviously this sun in the water would be gold. Thanks for loving the new green. Okay, Benny, thanks for joining. I'm really happy that we got to connect even just here like this. I hope you have a good night and hope to connect soon. Bye. Um, aw, thanks, Jules. Trisha says this version definitely feels more airy. I imagine it was something air-themed oracle. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm just excited to get all of this fulfillment past me and see where we go. Oh, wait, what happened? And see where we go with the and I can't wait for my friend Fire to finally reach everyone. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Um, and again, here's another one where I took out elements that just weren't necessary, like the wands. We don't need it 4 wands to know that it's 4 of wands. I feel like it really opens it up. Like it's just a lot more to me, and she with the green and I took off this kind of here. Um, and in the gold edition, these new little stars come gold, the design of the wings are gold, and the cloud of gold. I'm not talking about the gold edition like if it exists already, but, eventually, um okay. Oh, and Augustina has the prototype. I'm so happy you've been enjoying it. I can't wait for the final to come out, and, thanks, Julie. It's scary putting out new work, you know? Like, it's just a very intimate thing. For thank you for being there and just being excited for it. Aw. Jamie says, "Would you consider doing the gold edition with more expensive add-ons so that" well, that was the original, um, idea, but like, after getting the quote costs, we would have to reach our 15,000 stretch goal for that. So there's still a chance for that to happen if we can get I think we're close to 70,000 right now, but if we can jump to 80, which I was looking at my older campaigns and it has happened. So, I don't know if we can do it. I hope so. Um, but thanks for wanting it. I really want the gold edition to ha um, Okay, so 5 of Wands, you can tell that I took the subjects, put them front and center. I got rid of all of these extra wands. I don't think we It feels good. It feels good to me, like, it just feels a lot more straightforward and I'm really happy that the bears get to be bigger instead of a small, you know, kind of side note there. Aw, thanks. Thanks, you guys. Um, thanks, Jules. I'm glad you like it, like the bears. Uh, Here we have our 6 of wands. You can see the same thing. I took out the wands, and this green, like, there's just something about the change in color. It feels so much more open, and especially with pairing with the white borders. Yeah, it's I feel like I'm just, like, falling in love with the deck, but it's, like, a totally new deck. Look at how different they are. Like, it just like, when you pull the cards, it's totally different. Thanks, Trisha. I'm glad you like the bears up closer too. Like 7 of Wands, another one of my favorite cards, totally changed. Oh I think this is gonna be my favorite card in the gold edition. Whenever the gold edition happens, it's just like it feels so strong with gold. I'm also gonna link the video that I made about the gold edition in the description. So it's a quick 4 minutes, but I do have art samples in there. Aw, thanks for saying that it's one of your favorite cards. Um, Here we have the 8 of Wands, and I just really, really love the color change. And the gold also was gonna look so nice on this one too, especially with the gold where the yellow is on these roots. So yeah, it's just gonna feel magical. Thank you, Melissa. Um, okay, so here we have the 9 of Wands, and you can see it's also a color palette change. Um, and yeah, I've always loved this card. And it just feels open, it feels light. I'm excited to do some bigger spreads with this deck to see how it feels with the color. Okay, here's a 10 of Wands. I feel like I keep saying one of my favorite cards, but the 10 of Wands is really my card for sure. And just having this green, I feel like out it brings out the flame, like the colors of the flame a lot more, and it brings out this pink, just, like, complements it, and it also, like, it feels lighter in a way too, but not any less, um, to the point. But yeah, this one in the gold edition too, I'm excited. Um, Jules says, "I love using multiple decks in a single reading and the difference in tone time. I love that so much." That's cool. I actually haven't even tried that myself, and I really should. I'm excited. Here's another one of my favorites. Seed of Wands is so different. It's different with this kelp growing instead of like I said, I remember like the symbol of the wands because and it just like yeah, it's open, there's more life, kelp is alive, um, and yeah. I can't but it's hard, like, you have to see it in person to, um But yeah, I am really, really excited. That card. Okay, let me see. I think we have quite a few left. And we're at like an hour. So maybe we wind down and do like another live, maybe like tomorrow morning because we have people in the side of the world that couldn't make it, and maybe that could work. So this is gonna be part one, and then I'll do part two. But I do want to do the giveaway. But before we do the giveaway, does anyone have any requests for the gold edition? Like, any? Do you want to see any gold edition art? You can tell me what card you want to see, and then I can show you. Maybe. I don't even know if it's gonna work, but if you have any requests, just like let me know, and then I can do that. This thing is, this thing is turning on. High Priestess. Okay. Tower. Okay. Jamie is asking if the titles will be gold too, and no. No, I really. So the intention with the gold foil layer is really, for me, it's like another layer to the art. And I think if the titles were also in gold, it would kind of take away from the gold that is like being highlighted on the art of the card, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Like if there was gold on the art and gold on the title, I feel like it would yeah, like it would take away. Yeah, Jamie, you got me. You understand what I'm saying. So yeah, there's okay, I'm gonna start pulling up the samples and I hope it's good. Okay, it's turning on. Um, okay. Gold on the title might make it hard to read too. Yeah, I agree. I'm excited. Okay. Yeah, we have battery. And I hope honestly, like this whole webcam thing, I'll have to figure it out another time, but it would be better if I could just share a screen. Okay, so I'm gonna go down the list here real quick. The first one that asked for is Tower. Okay. Okay, so I will okay. Okay. So here's the tower. This is the normal tower. It's fuzzy. It's a web. But then here it is with the gold. You can't. It's all fuzzy. But you can kind of see it. You could kind of see it. It's a little blurry because the webcam. But it's a lot. Some have more gold than others. But it's all made, on purpose. It's on purpose. There's also some gold here in the flames too. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for it. I honestly, if we can get to the stretch goal, we can have the gold edition this time. So we'll see. I'm crossing my fingers. Okay, the High Priestess. This one is a little bit harder to see on the screen because but oh my gosh. Okay. So the High Priestess, um, so this is the High Priestess, the normal High Priestess, and then here it is with the gold. So I don't know if you how much you can see it, but all of the details in the High Priestess, in the feathers, and the stars, and the moon is all gold. So it's gonna be and, like, the tower had huge chunks of gold, this is gonna be more like soft little details. So, like, really, like, cosmos. I don't know how look, there she is back when we're talking about the High Priestess. Um, but yeah, I don't know if you could imagine that, but yeah. It's so exciting. I'm so um, and then we got cups. The Seat of Cups, let me see. Hmm. Where is it? They're not in order, you guys. What am I thinking? Oh, here it is. This is the very bottom. The Seat of Cups, we have clouds. We have some clouds, ripples. Um, so the clouds and the ripples, the little heart on the top, and this little wave here, like, yeah. And then tower we showed 7. I'm telling you. I hope that we make it to the gold edition this time. We would have to get there pretty quick. To list it as an add-on, but I'm hopeful. Okay, so here's the 7 of Wands. That's what the gold layer. Hold on. Okay. So this is without the gold layer. And then with the gold layer. So this whole flame here is in gold. And the sparks and the raven and the figure. I want a poster of this in gold. Okay, um, judgment. Oh my gosh, there's all these comments in here. Judgment. Okay, judgment is a little harder to see because I said it's like it's this is definitely gonna be one of my favorite. This is definitely gonna be one. So here it is without, and like, it looks like the whole thing is lighting up, but it's just those thin little lines. Even with the skin, it's just scale lines. It's not there's no big chunks of gold. So it's gonna be really delicate, really, really pretty, and okay, I think that might be all of them. We'll do more in part 2. The Empress. Okay, that would be the last one, I think. I don't know, I haven't read the comments. Empress. Okay, so for the Empress, we have the sun in the background, which is really gonna make the head and antlers stand out, but so we have the sun and then these flowers. You can't really tell that the flowers are gold, but I think that, like, on the actual card, I feel like it's gonna be, like, a really gentle addition with that bright sun. Um, okay. Are there any more? Um, basically, we wanna see them all, LOL. Would you consider printing full version postcards? Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe. Thank you for liking the judgment card. Yeah, I honestly feel like, I'm gonna link the gold artwork video. It's super short, but it does show some more examples. Hold on, we got 2 more requests. Oh, wait, so the Fool is still a draft for the gold edition, but so far what I'm working with for the Fool is, um, is I got this. So there's like a gold, like path, and then there's gold on the other side of the rainbow, and also some gold on the all salmon. So that's what I'm working with right now for the fall, and it's still in draft. The other ones are pretty much final, but I'm still full. Um, um, okay, wands. Oh my gosh, another one of my favorites. Mm, hold on. Let me see. Oh, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh my, this is another one that like, here's the flower wands without the gold. And they're just you can't even see it. But there's gold in here, gold down there, and gold on the stars, and some gold on the legs and the feather detail. It's the flower of wands. Um, thanks, Jules. Yeah, I love the golden one, like the green deck is like this whole deck, but then I feel like the green edition is like also entirely different deck. Oh, thanks for liking me standing. And glad you like the flower of wands. It's really excited for the gold edition. Whether we can make it happen now or later. I'm gonna share this last one. Someone asked for the two of them. This one took a while to do, and I'm not sure how much you'll be able to see it, but we have oh gosh, this lighting. But that's without, that's with the gold. So I ended up highlighting a lot of the kelp and the highlights on the body, and it's gonna be really, really, really pretty. And the fish also have gold. So yeah, it's really hard to tell on here. But anyway, okay, I think we're gonna do the giveaway. Um, wow, Melissa's over here making baby moccasins. Aw, I'm glad to keep you company. Thank you guys for being excited with me. Okay, I think we're gonna do the giveaway now. So we have 3 items here. We have this deck wrap. You could fit a whole deck in the deck wrap, and when you open it up, um, it has enough space to like lay out 3 cards for like a 3-card reading. And this is what you put your deck. So yeah, I think if everybody or whoever wants to participate, if you want to just like put a card, like name a card in the tarot, and then we have 2 pocket decks that I'll be signing outside or the inside. I don't know. I'll be signing it and sending it to you free of charge. If you are international, I might ask for a little bit of partial shipping, but so go ahead and put your cards in the description in the comments. I'm gonna go get my deck. Don't mind the sweatpants. I'll be right back. My name. Where my name? Where my name? Okay, I'm gonna shuffle for a little bit. If anyone wants to take your time and put in your card. And I think I might need your guys' help, like, once I pick a card to figure out who got closest to it. Oh wait, people are saying the same card. Okay, so maybe for those of you that are choosing the same cards as other people, you might have to, if you're the second one to choose it, you might have to choose another card. Okay, right? Does that make sense? I wish that you guys could use your microphones. It would be fun to, like, um, to get to do this kind of thing like that, you know? And I'm really happy to be able to read your comments. I actually, like, really like shuffling a lot, so Zoom call. Okay, well, if you win, I'll let you know. Oh, no, you're saying that we should do it on a Zoom call. I thought you were saying that you gotta go to a Zoom call. That's a good idea. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I think I'm about ready. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the first card. Is everybody chose their, cards? Okay, so the way it's gonna work is I'm gonna pick a card and then, like, say I choose the 2 of cups, then whoever has the closest card to that, like, if you choose your card, then mhm, or if you choose the closest to it. So oh, thanks, and that's like card facts. So yeah, so if I pick the 2 of cups and you pick the 3 of cups, then that person will win. Okay, so I'm gonna pick the first one. Excuse me. Okay, so somebody already chose the Empress. Those are the 3 degrees of love divination. I'm gonna choose another one because someone already chose the Empress up there. You wanna choose another one and then I'll pick. The Empress was taken. I'll wait for 3 degrees of love to change their card. Right? The rest were good, right? Okay, Kelvin, are you picking the 7 of cups or the moon? Okay. I'm gonna pick now. Um, okay. Okay, thanks, Jules. So we're just waiting for that last Empress to switch cards real quick. I might okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pick now. Okay, okay. Well, I want you to see me, I can't see me. Okay, so this is the winner. We'll do a pocket deck, and then the wrap, and a pocket deck. We got the 8 of cups. Did anyone have the 8 of cups? Anybody? We got a 7 of cups. Kelvin, did anyone get 8 of cups? We got 8 of stones, 10 of cups. I think it looks like Kelvin won. Congrats, pocket deck. Okay. All right. Next deck wrap. We got the 3 of stones. Did anyone get the 3 of stones? Melissa got the 4 of stones. So if nobody got the 3 of stones or the 2 of stones, right? I think you won, Melissa. You won a deck wrap. Oh, yay. Okay, now we're gonna pull for the second pocket deck. 9 of cups. You're welcome. 9 of cups, anybody? Kelvin, I'm gonna put my email in the chat, and then you guys can email me your okay, so I think, Lara is our winner, right? 10 of cups, sweet. Okay, congratulations. Let me put the email in the chat real quick. Thanks, Allie. I've never done a live giveaway before. I wanna, like, give away more stuff. I think I'm gonna let me put the email address in the comment. Okay, you can send your addresses to that. I'm gonna give away one more thing. Justice. Did anyone get justice? Thank you guys. I'm glad it was fun. We'll do part 2 tomorrow morning. No pressure to be here. So, like, so long. Um, justice? Did anyone get justice? Oh, the hanging one? Okay, so someone had the hanging one. That would be the closest one to justice. Oh, sweaty. Aaron Lento, if you're still here, feel free to email. Congrats. You won. Okay, you guys. Okay, sweet. Email me and then thank you. Thanks for being here, Allie. Thank you everybody for showing up. I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow at, like, um, early, like, 8 in the morning, Pacific time. You want a pocket deck. You want a signed pocket deck. And if you're in the US, no shipping fee. If you're outside the US, charge a little bit, just to help because it's, like, really expensive, but okay. Thank you, guys, and I really appreciate you, and thanks for being with me. Okay. I'm sending lots of love, and I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Oh my gosh, right. Okay. Yeah, it's really good to connect with you guys. Thank you. I want you. Bye, Trisha. Thank you, Augustina. Okay.